So first thing I want to go ahead and say is apologize for my voice in advance. I am a little sick. It's been a tough week, so I don't want to hear you guys, saying, oh my god, what's wrong with this guy's voice? Is it always like this? No, trust me, it's not. It's a lot less nasally than it is today. Let me just make sure I don't have any boogers coming out. And no, before anyone asks, it's not the Rona. It's just a normal cold, alright? So don't call the CDC. I am perfectly fine, hopefully. So let's get right into it. First question comes from Esteban, who asks, do you put cereal before or after the milk? That is a really good question, Esteban. I love that we're starting with some intellectual questions here. That's a pretty easy one. Before the milk. I personally am not a scientist, unfortunately, and for that reason, I put the cereal in first, just so I know how much milk to put. Me specifically, I do not like a lot of milk. I'm not gonna say that I'm lactose intolerant, but milk on its own, for me, it's absolutely disgusting. So, and if I put too much milk, I will probably vomit. So, I always want to make sure that I put just enough, just to get it right. And for me, the only way to get it right is to do the cereal before I put the milk. I hope that you, Esteban, put the cereal in before the milk, or else I would be very, very angry with you. Next question. Next question comes from Carly, who asks, ever messed up your lines while acting? Of course. I don't think there's anyone out there, any actor or actress out there who can tell you, oh no, I never messed up my lines at all. Totally. Come on, we're human, right? We all make mistakes, of course. Now, there's different ways of handling this. During my experience working with other people, a lot of people have different ways of handling it. Probably one of the worst ways to ever handle it, though, is to just do the typical line. In my opinion, of course. I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you that I'm the best actor I've ever seen in my life. I will go ahead and tell you that I'm the best actor my mom has ever seen in her life. That's the farthest I'll go. But yes, of course, I've messed up lines. I've messed up dozens of times. In terms of how I handle it, I'm a big fan of improvisation. If you guys don't know what that means, Google it. I love improv. So whenever I messed up lines in the past, I love it. I love it because it allows me, as the character that I'm playing, that I'm currently playing, right? I kind of just think, what would this character say in this moment? For example, if I'm playing a nerdy character and I mess up my lines, I'm not gonna go ahead and scream, oh yeah, can you give me my line, please? Can someone tell me my line right now? Because I messed it up. Sorry, audience, but I messed up my line. No. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is just try to think of what that character would say if they messed the lines. If I'm playing a nerd in a play or something, I go ahead and mess my lines, right? Let's say my lines are, can I go to the library? I need to buy a book, right? Or whatever nerds do, I guess. And I get the Lord of the Rings book. It'll be something like this. Hi, Mrs. Robinson. I need to order some. Oh my God! What do they call those things? I'm sorry. I'm just so nervous right now. I don't know. This is the library, and I forgot which book. I forgot which book I needed. I think that I need to. Is it the? I need to order. Oh! I just remembered it. Yeah, I need the Lord of the Rings books. Can I get the Lord of the Rings book? I need to go ahead and check out that book. Can I get that, please? I can. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Robinson. I apologize again for the miscommunication and waste of time. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Something like that, right? So right there, I forgot to say I forgot the type of book that I was gonna get. So what I did right there is I just basically, as the character, I am trying to think of my lines during that time. If you want another example, let's say I'm playing a douchebag, right? A douchebag character. So my lines are we going to this party tonight at Ashley's house or something? Let me go ahead and turn into a douchebag right now. Yo, bro, so are we gonna go ahead and hit this party tonight? What is her name again? I forgot her name. What is that girl's name, man? She is so smoking hot. What is her name? Oh, Ashley, right? Are we gonna go to Ashley's book? Are we gonna go to Ashley's party tonight? I mean, dude, she is so fire. or something like that, right? Something like that, something of that nature. So yeah, basically I'm thinking as that character. I'm not breaking character to go ahead and say, oh man, what's my line? What's my line? Or line. Even when I shout out line, I'm like, line please, as that character, right? Another thing I've done is also just ignored it. I mean, that's probably not the best thing to do, but I've ignored it. If I can't think of it, I just go on to the next and hopefully no one notices, which no one ever does. At least no one from the audience does. And yeah, the director might get mad at you afterwards, but the important thing is that he can't get mad at you during it, because if he does, then all of a sudden he looks like a dick and you do not. So that's why. Did I answer your question, Carly? Hopefully I did. Next question comes from Fred. Fred asks, how are you a small YouTuber if you are so tall? Fred, you managed to confuse me, which is not done very often, but you're right. How am I a small YouTuber if I'm so tall? That's so true. I don't know. I guess I'm not a small YouTuber. I guess I am a tall YouTuber. Fred, you got it right on the nose. I commend you. You're right. I don't know, Fred. You need to be working for the government or something, because you asked the real tough questions right there. I am for the first time in this little episode series or whatever, the lamest YouTuber, Scarface, do not have an answer. So yeah, you managed to confuse me, which doesn't happen very often, but good job, Fred. Good job. Next question comes from Ricky, who asks, what's your favorite drink? Well, Ricky, my favorite drink of all time, a little something called H2O, water. That's a pretty easy question. I drink it all the time. We need to drink water to live. I don't think I've ever met someone who doesn't drink water. Possibly a big reason why I haven't is probably because if they don't drink any water, they'll die. I drink it every day. I drink it. It's really good. It's really delicious, especially when it's cold. That's pretty much it. I'm a simple man, and water gets the job done for me. So yeah, I don't know why you would be interested in what my favorite drink is, but water, Ricky, water. So that concludes another episode of #1 lamest YouTuber. To end the video this time, here is a very cute penguin.